It's your boy Warlow back with another MyTeam video. And we got King of the Court today. I am going to be live like really soon for it. And we are going to have to like lock in because I have a lot to discuss about in this video. What's going on, all of the things of that nature, what's happening in the scoreboard currently. Because last week, if you remember, Killjoy was in the #1 spot. But you wondering why we're looking at Giannis. This Giannis Antetokounmpo has 2 legend badges. And I'm going to bid all on my MT. I need Giannis. I told you on my breakout video. I am tired of running Bum Siakam. And I'm going to add Giannis to my no money spend squad. If I can get this Giannis Antetokounmpo, I would be happy. He has some really good legend badges, which I'll show it in a second. If we get him, we really need to get this card. So I hope we actually do get him and we don't get outbidded. It would just suck if we do. But we're going to bid all of our MT. If that's not enough, at 1.4 ain't enough, like honestly, if I bid all my MT away, if this is not enough, then y'all got it. Y'all just got it. Y'all build different. Y'all build different if this ain't enough. If this is not enough. Oh my god, I bid it 1.7. That is crazy. I bid it 1.3 million. And not enough. Not enough for Giannis. So we're just going to have to make some faulty changes because clearly Giannis ain't coming. Okay, dang. 1.3 million MT and that's just not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. That really sucks. That really sucks. The fact that I bid it 1.3 and not enough is insane. But we basically got King of the Court right here. Okay, we got TYDEBO right now, having 13,800 points. Now, you probably want, how did he score a high score? Well, apparently he matched against the top, like, apparently someone that was near the top 10, allegedly. I'm not sure, apparently, what's going on. But he apparently matched against somebody that was actually really close or something like that. Something I know, like right here. We go on the screen, I'll pull it up on the screen what's going on. And TYDEBO match against this guy called Dominance. There's always something involving a guy named Dominance. I swear, Dominance stalled me years ago in 2K21 and stopped me from actually winning, making King of the Court in 2K21 when I should have made it. I'm still salty about that. I should have made it easily. But Dominant was 112 to 15. It's like someone said, he said this game looks like when TYDEBO plays against you. And low-key, he ain't wrong. He ain't wrong, honestly. He's not wrong whatsoever. So it's 112 to 15 points. And I mean, yeah, look at how many points he scored. He basically scored this high of points basically on the fact is on this game alone. Like, I'm going to show y'all how many points he had previously. I think he's still alive, but I'll show y'all previously how many points he had previously to show how much he went up. Is actually crazy. It's actually crazy. The matchmaking is still taking forever, but if we go right here to actually click it, I want to see how many points he had previously so we can see how many points he went up from that game. I want to see it. So he had 13,800 before the game started. Okay, we can see. He had, okay, right. See if we can find it. Okay, let's click it. He had an OG. I guess he's trying to get Pippen. I'm assuming he's trying to get Pippen, but let's see how many points they had previously for the game. He had 13,025. He went up like 700 points off that game. That is crazy. That is actually insanity. That is a crazy. Like, I don't even know we compete with that because that is the highest score. Like, I really needed that Giannis Antetokounmpo. I'm not even gonna front. I really needed that Giannis Antetokounmpo. The fact that I got outbidded, I'm gonna have to start making other options and stuff like that. I'm gonna have to just start thinking about other things. Or maybe I just go out there what I got. Maybe I run a budget squad because we're gonna have to catch up to that score. Like, you're gonna have to, like, catch up somehow to that score, really. And you're not going to do it running a God squad. I was just hoping that I could get that Giannis for about 1.4 million. I mean, apparently that's just not enough, which is crazy. It's crazy the fact that I bid it 1.4 million and it's not enough. But I was fake about this squad, like right here. If we come over here, basically, but that's basically what's going on. And there also is a ping at a court glitch where it's giving like 10,000 points. And this is a clutch time board I did. The clutch time board is terrible, but there is a king of the court glitch apparently going on where like it will only score one score and then it'll also just stop you. So yeah, that's what's going on, really. Like, you'll score like 10,000 points, and then it'll like not score any rest of them. It won't let you score no more points added to the score. I don't know what's going on there, but yeah, I don't really know what's going on there. But if we clear my lineup, team I'm running, I'm just upset because I just wasted 15 minutes of my life trying to bid on that Giannis, and I'm not gonna win that 3 legend badge Giannis. So Giannis is basically out the window. So I did end up buying Lonzo Ball. Okay, maybe I run a team of Lonzo. Obviously, I want to run Pippen. But, like, maybe I said I have to run a budget cards. Maybe I'll just run... Like, you have to think about some budget cards you can run. Because, like I said, you're going to have to catch up to that score. Like, that score that Ty has is ridiculous. Like, you're going to have to, like, run low overalls. That's the only way you're catching up to that dang score. Like, I mean, that's just facts. Like, I haven't done a King of the Court game today, but I'm just upset I missed that Giannis. I'm like, hey. I'm like, 1.4 was not enough. I mean, hey. I'm like, oh, maybe I should have sold a player. Like, that is crazy. Like, this market just insane. Why does the game also just pick duplicates? Instead of we're fixing glitches too, okay? Or fixing things that honestly isn't that big of a deal. Why in the world does my players duplicate after I put them in my lineup? That's like so annoying. That is so annoying, you know, honestly. That's just annoying. But okay, we got him. And there's like 3 goals. I'll just pick this goal right here. But I'm just trying to think of a lineup that gets me a lot of points and I can get it. Like, I can maybe use Pippen. Then I use, I don't know, like Kawhi Leonard I want to play. So Kawhi. I was also looking for Franz Wagner too. And I can't find a Franz Wagner either. So it's just a difficult situation going on. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of was looking for Franz. I seen Amy Franz. He looks very good on paper, but I can't even find an Amy Franz. It's tough out here. We got Paul George somewhere 300k. That's crazy. That is just crazy. That is crazy. But like maybe I run a gold squad. I'm just trying to realistically think about like how many like okay, so like I said, I usually would run. I mean, Jack Sigma's gonna have to play. There's no way you don't run Jack Sigma. Like, there's just no way I'm not going out there with no Jack Sigma. That would just be really dumb. Really, really, really dumb. Maybe and maybe I run a Ruby power forward. I'm just interested to see how many overall this would be. Like, I just gotta think of it because like that's the only way we're catching up to TYDEBO score. Like, that's the only possible way. Like, we're not catching up the TYDEBO score with a real team. It's just impossible. Impossible. So, this will put me at a 85 overall, which isn't the worst. But if I use a Ruby, I'm interested to see what overall that makes me. Okay, like, I'm trying to get it to work. Ruby. I'm already going to use Jaren Jackson for one of the games since I still got 1 contract left. I really don't want to run Siakam, but we might just have to. So Weatherspoon, is Weatherspoon good? I don't even see any. All these rubies kind of stink, I'm being honest. But dang, I got no good Ruby power force. Maybe I use Artest. I don't know. If I had Giannis, I would have thought about it for a second. I would have actually like thought about it. But maybe I run Obi Toppin. Maybe he lowers the overall. I thought I had Obi Toppin. I don't have Obi Toppin. I literally thought I had Obi Toppin. I 100% have Obi Toppin. I 100% got Obi Toppin. Okay, right here. So this puts me over at 85. At that point, you might as well just run a pink diamond. So it's like, it's a tough situation, honestly, going on. I'm not going to lie. This is a bit tough. I'm not going to lie. I was hoping that put me at an 84, but like, didn't, man. I look, you wonder, should I have bought Diamond Jack Sigma? Jaren Jackson bring me to a 94. So maybe I go out there instead of Jack Sigma, I go out there with Jaren Jackson. Like, that's just the way I gotta think, really. That's just the way I gotta think. If we're gonna come back and somehow win this dang thing, like, you're gonna have to use lower overalls. It just is what it is. Like, that's the only chance I have to, like, come back right now. Like, that's the only chance I have to come back. I was really hoping we get that Giannis so we can, like, make things work. But, like, we're obviously not going to win by that many points in my games. Like, it's just not going to happen. So I might just got to lower even farther. I don't know. Maybe center. Maybe I run V-Lock at center. That might just have to be what I do. Like, I'm going to have to think of some interesting... I'm going to have to think of some interesting things to literally do. Because, like, since we missed out on Giannis, we're just going to have to think of just overall some interesting things. And call me crazy for running a lineup like this. But, like, what else am I going to do to come back? Like, you're not coming back running a normal squad, like, with that high score. You're just not. Unless I'm wrong, maybe I should run my real squad for, like, 1 or 2 games and then use it. I don't know. I'm just complex right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm low-key shook. I am shooked, really. I am shook at TYDEBO. I am shook. Shaq is at 1.6 million. What drug test server is the community tucking? Like, why is Shaq at 1.6 mil? Like, what is happening? What is happening? But yeah, we missed that bid though. That's disappointing. Dope. Bro, I got this card for like 280. I'll never forget that. I should have bought more of them. Good God. But yeah, that's what's going on. Rick Smith right now. Rick Smith, what is speed? I might actually cop Rick Smith. Brick wall. Does he have a good speed? His speed's not bad. It's not bad. 55 speed is that's kind of troll. Kind of troll. But we got to really think about what we're going to do. Because we missed out on Giannis. And we're just going to have to think. Like, I wanted this Diamond Jack Sigma drop your overall. But that's my thoughts and take. I'm going to be playing soon today. So stay tuned for that. I will be live. But yeah, I'm going to say y'all in the next MyTeam video. And give me a key.